Glad to have you with us from Dick's Stadium in Kent, Ohio, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Toledo Rockets, taking on another team from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Golden Flashes will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Rockets offense will go on the attack first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Throws to the wideout. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
They'll move the tight end. He'll keep it himself. Breaks the tackle.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Back to throw. It's Blake. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So Kent State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure. And because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes. And so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? And the Golden Flashes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got it, looking for the first down. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. The Golden Flashes will line it up on 1st and 10. He might want another play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Looking downfield, it's Allen. This time on target. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. A little less room to work with now. The ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Makes the grab. It's Crosby.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Off the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Blake. Grab near the marker, it's Holly. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The Rockets are on the move. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. A huge pickup, knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business. And the Rockets, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll ride the hot hand. Oh, they knock it free. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
It has been a disaster for this running back, and you've got to think that the last game out, when he fumbled 3 times, that really shook his confidence. He just doesn't look like the same runner, guys. He's already fumbled again here in this game.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Rockets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Nestled just inside that right upright. And after the 3-spot, guys, we're all tied up. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 2 to USC. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
That's reeled in. It's Clark. Gets it out to the 20. That's not enough for the first down. Fourth down coming. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. And the Golden Flashes line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
And he's brought down after a nice game. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. On the run, it's good. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's square.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking for a man. It's Allen. Snagged out of the air. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Yeah, and the QB tried to use some touch, let that thing hang up in the air. But when you hang it up over the middle of the field, the defenders have a lot of time to go and try to get it and make a play. A lot of guys near the football. Nice job by the defense being in great position.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time. You've got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Oh, they're after him. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
They boot it away on 4th down. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. To the ground with the back. He breaks a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Nimrod. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. And the Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Blake. Quick completion on the out. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Hood. Turning on the Jets. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Now on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. And the Rockets are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Dropping back, it's Allen. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Golden Flashes decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Holly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Rockets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the tailback. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. And the Rockets send out the punt unit. Makes the grab at the 10. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Trying to set up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Golden Flashes, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Allen. He's got it. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in a half. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Rockets.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Out of the gun, the inside kid. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to pass, it's Allen. Makes the catch. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Snap in the shotgun. Snagged in the middle, it's Clark. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Well, the defense knew coming in. second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. The Rockets offense is back on the field. The pull and throw off the RPO. There he goes! They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the give off the left side. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. The Rockets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Blake. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. Turning it on. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. And the Rockets are on the move. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Oh, he got loose. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Got it back on second and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Toledo. No mid-season concentration laps here in week 7 as they push out that lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Working the middle, it's complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. To the air, it's Allen. Throws for the tight end. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really,
he's loose. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Golden Flashes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
Just keep slinging it. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Wide open spaces. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Safe completion on the screen. Lots of running room.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
To the air on second down. The quick out. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Quick completion on the out route. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up. A first down run on the doorstep. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Can the D deny them on second and goal? This offense just wearing this defense down. 11th play of the drive coming. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Kent State. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Now the play fake. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Even with minimal gain on the return, they're working with a short field from the 36.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
What a catch along the right sideline as he makes a huge play. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, golden flashes.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Lang. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. This drive will open from the 15. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Here's the pressure. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
The offensive line coach will be pulling his hair out. His head coach is okay right now because they're winning the game, but from an O-line standpoint, they've been atrocious in pass play.
They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Rockets will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner will be brought down. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To throw, it's Allen. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. And the golden flashes in the hurry up.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready, because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
Makes the grab. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. There he goes. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man to the left. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The golden flashes have this offense rolling. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here, missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth quarter lead. Looking for a man, it's Allen. Got it set up on the outside. Back's going for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Wants to keep it in the air. Pressure coming. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
How about that from the offense? Second and goal. Everything says you might run the football. They try to throw it, and man, was that unsuccessful. Sitting back in the pocket, just throw the football away.
Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. So they see the potential tying score wiped out by the penalty, and now time is starting to be against them. Third and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. He wants to change this route. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And we are all tied up here in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Arizona is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Teddy Bruschi had a hand in getting this kid to Tucson, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? They're trailing by just 4 to Utah. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And now on second down for this offense. On the ground, it's put. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Rockets are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Rolls it in. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Blake. Gets it out quickly. Oh, he's got some space. And the ball's on the ground. And the defense got it. And that's a really good example of making the first thing first. What I mean is, you worry about milking the clock. No, how about taking care of the ball?
No doubt. In this 2-minute situation, right, with the game on the line, ball security has just got to be at a premium. And it's mistakes like that that cost you games.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Well, you wonder that time if the QB was just forcing that one over to his running back. He's already made some catches in this game. The defense is aware of that, though, and that time they had outstanding coverage. There was no way that was going to be complete.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That one was leaking and losing altitude fast, but it made it home. And they go back on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights. All of the pressure, all the eyeballs on him, he delivered.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Can't get him to the ground. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Back to pass, it's Blake. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And the defense finally stops him, right? He's had a heck of a day, and they're taking a shot down the field to him. And I think they've gone to their go-to guy because he's put up numbers, and he's been productive, and he's got that speed on the outside. Defense has definitely got an eye on him and kind of saying, hey, we got to make sure we take him away.
This time he's got it.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And the Rockets are rolling down the field. Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Crosby. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Tight end now in motion. Looking for space. It's Hood. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Nimrod. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Azira. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
You know, in 2-minute situations when you're trailing, you need your quarterback to come up big, and that's exactly what this guy is doing on this drive. He has been picking this defense apart, and they are just flying down the field.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Back to throw, it's Blake. Caught near the sticks, it's Nimrod. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And why would you not go back to it? I mean, he's caught everything thrown his way. He's been the focal point of this offense. They need a play late in the football game. They find him again. If I'm this defense, I got to make sure I'm doing everything I can to take him away.
He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
The offense will use the timeout clock as stopped with 22 seconds left. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Floating away. Touchdown Rockets! They move on top here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Hicks. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield, it's Allen. He's going up top here late in the game. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Get it out on the screen. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now